All right, guys, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to our Power Team Wealth Training with QTrex. Grab a pen and paper. Guys, we want to go over this thing with you. Really, whatever you're thinking, just think bigger. And of course, to get to the basics, though, we want to make sure you have a clear understanding so that way you can get your business off to a fast start, okay? Because this application, guys, will absolutely set us forward for incredible growth financially, all right? So, we want to spend a few minutes with you going over some of the details so that way we can get this thing right and we're not frustrated or have any complications in moving forward because it can be a little tricky, but that's all good. It's just like anything else as we're learning and growing, we're going to develop. Okay, it's just that simple. So let's go ahead and get rolling. The thing is, when you looking at classroom, you got to sit down really and pay attention to this thing, guys, because we want you to get the details. It's very important. And we're learning new information, which means that, hey, we're preparing to make more money. It's that simple. So the first thing is to get your sponsor's link. Okay. And it's going to look like this right here, www.qtrex.io question mark, and then their ID number or their username. Okay. It's going to be their username. And so whatever their username is, once you get that link, you click on it, it should look like this where you see register and you should see their information right here. So you go ahead and fill out the quick application, come up with a username. It's going to tell you if it's in use or not, and password. Now make sure in the password, when we put a password and confirm it, that there are no extra characters like pound sign or you don't want to put anything like that, hyphens or colons. Okay, you can just use numbers and an alphabet. That's it. Okay, and of course, if you use caps, then remember that because it is cap sensitive. All right. Then you put your email. All right, and then you want to make sure you're going to get an email confirmation welcoming you. Also, your sponsor will get an email letting them know that someone new just joined the QTrex team. Okay. Now, the first thing that you're going to see once you do that, and is this the renewal. Okay. So you got the 33 for 1 year, the 3 years, 99, or the lifetime. So we're going to go ahead and go right now with the 1 year. Click on that, 33 bucks. Okay. When you click that renew now, it's going to bring this up. And as you can see, it tells you right here, the $33. Here's the amount, okay, in Bitcoin. You can check that. All you got to do is go to Google and Google Bitcoin price. You copy and paste this number, 0.00304,212, and you put that in the Bitcoin calculator, and it'll tell you how much that is. Okay. And it should be right at about a little under 33 or a little over 33. Sometimes it's a little under, sometimes it's a little over, depending on, what kind of traffic is taking place in the crypto industry. But we want to, of course, use this to pay. And so if you're the one paying from your crypto wallet, you know how to really scan a QR code and it'll put all the information. It's going to put the address, which we don't have pictured here, but I'll show you the example of the address here in a minute. And so it'll put the address in there, it'll put the amount in there, everything. And that's the best way, guys, because you can copy and paste. But just, it's a danger sometimes in copying and pasting, and you might miss a character or something. And then, you send your money to nowhere. And that can be a problem. It may come back, but it may not. Okay. And so that's one of the things about, using crypto is you want to be sure. Okay, when you look, you want to check and double check, and then hey, let's go. All right. So, but that's the thing, 33 bucks, get that knocked out. We go ahead and submit that. Once you submit that payment, okay, for 33, then the next screen pops up is this. Say, hello, QTrex member. You may be missing commissions. We noticed that you've not selected a package yet, which you haven't because we've only paid the maintenance fee. So upgrade now. You click this green button, upgrade now. And then, guys, it's going to take you right to the next page, which is the $50 package. Okay, the $50 matrix comes first, and you can't do them all at once. You have to do the 50, and then if you want to do the 75, then the 125, the 250, you do them each individually. And it shows you again right here the amount. And see, here's the address. Okay, this is where you're sending it to. You're sending your payment to that address. So when you scan the QR code, it's going to have the address. It's going to have the amount already populated for you. Okay. And so then you're paying, 50 bucks, sometimes maybe 49 and some change, or 52 or 3 or whatever. And so we go ahead and send that. We send the payment. Okay. We're going to look at how to send payments in a minute as well. But what you want to do is after 30 seconds, okay, 30 seconds, we're going to click this green button, verify and activate my package. And that's on every level. After 30 seconds of you sending in the payment from your wallet or from someone else's wallet, hey, you click that green button. Now, if someone else is you don't have any Bitcoin and somebody else is doing it, what you want to do is take a picture of the QR code and make sure the address, because one thing about the address, when it populates, you want to check the first 3 characters and the last 3 characters. Make sure they match before you send that in. The first 3 and the last 3 need to match. Okay. And so once you do that, you're good to go. All right. So click verify and activate after 30 seconds. And if it doesn't, go ahead and pay for it, because you say, well, how do I know? Well, it's going to look like this. You're going to see this matrix pop up. Okay. Instead of that same page, it's going to show the matrix. Now, if it hasn't paid, it's going to show this same page right here. Okay. And then you just wait a few seconds, click it again. Now, if nothing happens, what you might want to do is log out and log back in, because it could have timed out on you. Okay. And so the page itself, because it'll time out after so many minutes or seconds. Okay. So you go ahead and log out, log back in, and probably by then you'll see it. Now, if not, then we may have a glitch or an issue somewhere, and we can track that down. Okay. And worst case, if you get with your senior partner, we know what to do next if something were to happen like that. Okay. So there it is. And then if you want to pay for Q2, then you pay for Q2 75, that'll pop up, and you pay that. Then Q3, that'll pop up, you pay it. Q4, and on and on. Okay. And so just like anything, the more we do it, the more we see it, the more we hear it, we're going to get good at it. Okay. Now let's talk about setting up your blockchain. Remember, blockchain is the wallet of choice. Okay. Blockchain is the wallet of choice. And the thing is with blockchain, guys, it's the wallet that interfaces perfectly with QTrex's system. Okay, when they programmed it in, they programmed blockchain. So you may have other wallets, that's cool, but to get paid, okay, in other words, when QTrex is going to send you your payment, you want it going into blockchain, because this is what they said that best suits their system. So we don't want any problems. Don't go and set up some other wallet, or some other device, and then you get upset when you're not getting paid right. Okay, so that's not the time. So we want to put the blockchain.com and go to there, and you're going to click on wallet. Then it's going to give you the option. You can go to the exchange side or the wallet. We want to go to the wallet. Okay, we don't want to go to the exchange. We want to go to the wallet. All right, and all you need is your email, set up a password. Okay, and then you click create wallet. Right, and so if you're doing it on your phone, they have an app. You can download the app, do the same thing. Okay, but now here's the deal. When you go ahead and create wallet, you click the button. Okay, it's going to send you an email confirmation. You got to go in there and verify your email. Once you do that, it should go ahead and let you in. Okay, and then it's going to look like this. You're going to see the total balance, which probably will be 0. Okay, and then up at the top, you're going to see the send button. Okay, you see send, and then you're going to see request. Okay, now what we're doing for this example is we're going to request, click on that, and then it's going to pull up this little box right here. When you click on request, because we got send and request. Request is like receiving. Okay, when somebody's sending you money. So you'll have the QR code, you're going to have your address. Okay, and then we put the amount of Bitcoin once we put that in there. Okay, but you can just simply, copy. That's a little icon for copy to the clipboard. You click on that, and then it's going to tell you right on the screen that it's been copied. And again, before you do anything, you leave, you're going to look at the first 3 and the last 3, because we want those to match wherever we paste that at. Okay, and you're going to paste it in QTrex's system. So when QTrex pays you, within 30 seconds, it's going to be in your blockchain wallet, because that's the wallet of choice for this program, for this software. Okay, so we click on request, it pops up the box. Once you see the box, you can scan the QR code to have it there. But the best thing in this scenario is to go ahead and copy it, and then we're going to go back and paste it. Okay, we're going to paste it. Remember, into that box, okay? And so where we're going to paste it, we're going to paste it right here. Go to the dashboard, okay? Once you go back to your dashboard, it's going to let you know that, hey, your withdraw address is missing. You can't even send your link to someone and they can sign up until you put that in there. It won't let them sign up because guess what? They don't know where to pay you. They don't know where to send your money. So you hit on click here, okay? And then when you hit on click here, it's going to give you right here to enter your Bitcoin wallet, right? That's where you want to paste your wallet, okay? You paste it right here in this box. Just click paste and it'll show up. Make sure the first three and the last three match, all right? And then we click on submit. You click on submit. Now it's going to let you know that, hey, your wallet has been set up, okay? Now, also, just when you're sending, okay, so in other words, if you were sending to someone, it'll have the little digital box up here at the top. It's a little square, a digital square, and you can click that, and then it's a QR code reader that comes up. And that's the best way to pay. Or again, you can do it manually by copying and pasting the address that you're sending to. So in other words, if you're upgrading yourself, you're going to copy that address we talked about, paste it in here to where you're sending it to, and then you put in the amount. All right. Now, one thing you want to watch are the fees. Okay. How much are they charging you to make that transaction at that time? You know, sometimes in blockchain it's higher than other times. Okay. So you can always pay attention. A good thing to do is set up and get verified with Cash App. Cash App is a great system for just buying and transferring your Bitcoin. Okay, so set up Cash App. How do you do that? You go to the Bitcoin side of Cash App, and you want to click on the little triangle. Click on it, and then you want to try to make a transaction, and it'll tell you you're not verified with them. And then you're going to have to send in a copy of your license, a picture of your license, front and back, and also a picture of you. And once they verify, it usually takes anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. Now you can go and use Cash App full blown, just like your blockchain. But once you put that blockchain wallet, you don't have to worry about it because you can't change it in QTrex. So always make sure it's correct. Double check it before you hit that submit. Okay. So you send that in, it shows you the total with the fee and the amount you're sending. And then of course you go ahead and click send, and there you go. Okay. You're paying that amount. So when you send, you're paying. When you request, you're getting paid. Okay. So in the back office, you got the dashboard. You see leaderboard. You can look at who's doing what in the program, the top earners. You can also look at your downline here, your matrix, completed cycles that you've had already. Remember, a cycle is in the lower queue, the 1x3 matrix. Every time 3 people go through your matrix, that's a cycle. Okay, and you can see that on every level from the $50 all the way up to the 100,000. Okay, any funds that are holding, pending payments that need to be made, all of that will be right there. Your transaction history, that's important because you can see things in there. So, and then you got the IQ bar where if you have a problem, you can submit a ticket. Okay, and then your profile if you need to change your email or whatever. So you go down in the dashboard to the middle of the page, just scroll your page down. Okay, go down and you'll see your referral link. Copy and paste that when you send that to people. That's the referral link we mentioned from the beginning. Okay, this is what you're going to need to get signed up. So make sure that you don't go to qtrex.io on your own. Use the referral link, guys. Okay, and when you get the referral link, you click on it, it opens up the page. Make sure you see your partner's information there. Okay. Now, also the transaction history, it'll kind of give you a listing of the amounts that have been paid out or paid in. Okay. The amounts paid out or paid in. Okay. As you upgrade to new cycles, then it's going to show you the amount that's paid out. All right. Usually that third spot is going to your sponsor. Okay. And then the amount paid in to you. So all of that is there. All right. And then, when you look at the packages, what we have seen thus far is that, you want to start at Q3, Q4, Q5 if you can. Q3 is 250 plus 33. Q4 is 500 plus 33. And Q5 is 1,000 plus 33. Why? Because you have to purchase all the levels in order to jump to Q5, all the levels to go Q4 or 3 from 1 to that level. Or, of course, you can start at 1. 50 plus 33, It's up to you. You know, in your budget, we understand everybody's in a different scenario. And the annual maintenance fee is $33 a year for the whole program. For the whole program. Now, of course, we have a 12 to 13 week plan that we share, and we're showing our partners on our team how to maximize QTrex for you and your family. But even if you end up taking a little longer than that, at least you're on pace. You know, and that's the thing. Pace is so important being a business owner. You got to keep pace. Now, the strategy on the unilevel strategy, remember you got the upper Q, which is the unilevel, the lower Q is the matrix. Well, in the unilevel, the wider you go, the more cash flow you build. Okay, the wider you go, the more the cash flow. So 5 wide and 3 deep means that, hey, you get 5 on your front line that you sponsor. Remember, you're going to get paid 1, 2, the third one goes up, 3 and 4. But then under you, they go 3 deep. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The third person, that payment goes to you. So one thing you don't want to do is just throw somebody in here, because if everybody do that to you, now instead of giving up one good one and you get 5 good ones in return, you're going to have folks giving up 1 bad one, and then you get 5 bad ones, which means you only really have the 4 you have. You're only getting 4 payments versus the 9 you should be. So put real people. Don't worry about who's third in line. Don't try to manipulate it, because you don't want people manipulating you on your pass ups. Okay, you want strong people being passed up to you, so you need to pass up strong people. You know, reaping and sowing is a big thing in this game. All right, and then in the lower queue, the matrix. Hey, remember, the more people you sponsored, the faster you're going to cycle. Because think about it, if you sponsored 5, you're going to cycle by yourself right here. Okay, you cycle right there because your first 3, bam. Now remember, even in the matrix, that third spot passes up. So the third spot at the bottom pass up, the third spot at the top pass up. So that's basically 1 whole 1 that's passing up. That's why we tell you, if they sponsor at least 3, 1 whole 1 is going to pass up to you, because the top and the bottom both happen to be 3. All right. But see, then you sponsored 5, you already started your second matrix. This is your first one, your second by yourself, and your fourth and your fifth person right here. Okay, so you're almost done with your second matrix. So you're about to cycle again. Anything that somebody else does, they cycle, they're going to come right here. Now you cycle again. You get paid again and again and again and again. So the more that starts to happen below you, the faster you're going to start cycling. Okay. So guys, remember, if you do 5 and then they each get 3, you get 9 payments per level. So think about it. 9 times 50, 9 times 75, right? 9 times 125, 9 times 500, 9 times 2,000, okay? 9 times 10,000, 9 times 50,000, 9 times 100,000. There you go. So guys, it's on. This thing is amazing. So hey, think big. Let's make it happen, guys. This is our time. So let's win, and let's win big. We're looking forward to seeing you on our next training. God bless, and let's make it happen.